Hello and welcome to Pacifist 2.0, a series dedicated to correcting all the horrible mistakes of my past. More specifically, all those I made in my original series, where I attempted to find out the fewest number of people we personally need to kill to beat GTA 5. That number is currently 95, but hopefully we will see some more improvement today as we tackle Repossession.
Hey, what's up, Simeon?
My dear boy, so good to see you. So good. Hold me. I never had a black son. But if I did, I want him to be just like Lamar.
What? On this mission, I previously only had to kill one singular enemy.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
It's impressive how well those classic special effects hold up even after 5 years. It's almost like Obi Wan was really there.
Another happy landing.
In all my previous attempts, Lamar failed to defeat the enemy on the balcony regardless of how many times he tried. Sadly, things this time round are no different. Even after I shot out the balcony fence, Lamar still couldn't do it.
I demand a retrial.
My further testing showed that Lamar literally cannot do damage to the enemy.
No habla español, motherfucker!
Even if I use mods to take away his high ground, Lamar just isn't sufficient for the task.
I'm very sensitive to your intolerance, my nigga.
What? I also discovered that cops can't do damage to him either, but that doesn't even really matter, as there's probably no legitimate way to get him down.
Get out, fool!
Foreshadowing is a literary device.
Basically, this is the same situation as the previous episode in Prologue. We have a special enemy that is effectively a god among men, immune to all forms of damage except us, because we have the plot on our side. While I don't have a way to remove his godhood this time, fortunately this enemy is like Achilles. He's invulnerable, except for one small weakness, and if I exploit it,
Kaboom! He's history.
Amazingly, the key to beat this guy is just a bike.
Just a bike.
What? Now you might think that I could just put the bike where he spawns to achieve something, but the guy literally deletes it from existence. Now maybe you think I'm going to put the bike near him and sit beside it, so he shoots the bike until it blows up in his face. But realistically, there's no way I'm living long enough to achieve that, and the bike would probably blow up in my face as well. All of this is too aggressive anyway, especially when there is potentially a much kinder solution. I decided to use a bike to build him the most expensive ramp of all time.
Oh, I hate gravity!
This modern day Rapunzel, with far less hair, is trapped in his tower, and I plan to give him the option of leaving the balcony. You know, if he wants to, which he will because of the implication. I mean, obviously I'm not going to hurt this man, but given where he is and who I am, he would understand that things could go wrong if he says no. I mean, if he says no, obviously the answer's no, but he wouldn't say no because of the implication. So I needed to get a bike. First I found a citizen kind enough to donate one to me.
What the fuck? Ah, no, my bike!
I then arrived again on the mission with Lamar, ironically riding a much more expensive bike than the one we were here to repossess.
The bike should be in one of the lockups there. Oh.
I drove up 2 flights of stairs to the right, hopped over to the next roof, and then over to the balcony. Fuck. Setting the bike up exactly where I needed to was very difficult, so I had to get up to this balcony many times. While I would occasionally screw up when getting over to it, my biggest headache was on the balcony itself. I needed to fall off in a very particular way and hope that my bike happened to land on the side, creating a ramp to the floor. This took a lot of attempts. So many attempts. DarkViper is one of the biggest gamers I've ever seen. You call me fat? Oh, did it again. Oh, Ow. Fuck. Less speed, more speed, up speed, down speed. There is definitely an amount of speed that is the good amount. But eventually, I finally got it into a place that looked good. There we go. So I returned to Lamar, who had waited the entire time without complaints. Apparently he possesses more patience than any gangbanger alive. Maybe he and the guard from Prologue are related. Honestly, I can see the family resemblance.
I'm just so fucking upset that we can't even see each other. And you're just a drunk, lame dad.
I love you too, son.
Hey, look, let's keep it smooth, homie.
Your pussy the only thing that's smooth up in this shit. Man, stop being a pussy, nigga, and grab that heat.
In spite of Lamar's prejudice against Catboys, we moved on. I progressed to the point in the shootout where Mr. High Ground spawns, but sadly he rejected the gift that was my ramp and instead ran to the side and got stuck.
Piece of shit!
What an ungrateful bitch. I decided that it would be best if I tried a different bike, as I had no idea if any particular bike was better for achieving my goal. It was possible that the fat ass of my bike is what was causing me problems, rather than me simply being bad. Honestly, in hindsight, it was probably both.
It's a different bike, but maybe this bike would be good.
Now having a new bike, it was time to make this picky princess a ramp that they would appreciate.
We're trying to go in subtle, right? Man, move the car.
What car? I have a bike, you fool. Crap. Nah. Wow, the thrust is such a weird bike. Yeah, this bike might be insufficient. I might need to get a different bike.
Unfortunately, as they say, different is not always better. I decided to again try a different bike, and I found a Dinker Double T, but the owner seemed very attached to it.
I'm gonna make sure you're hospitalized.
So I decided to get a different bike, and I found a great one. But when I got back into the mission, I realized that this was the exact same type of bike that I was using the first time.
And you still rolling with that old raggedy ass bike over here?
Despite my stupidity, I pressed on.
Okay, so try like that. Yeah, it looks like he's bumped on it. Take a look. Oh, fuck you! I've never had something test my patience to this degree. Like, surely. Definitely, though, top 5 most frustrating strats of Pacifist thus far. Easily. Like, isn't that too steep? Or maybe it's good because it's close to the ground. My game crashed. Okay, how could this possibly not succeed? What's moving? Is it gonna fall? Fuck. Surely. It's not on the ground exactly, but like, surely. Let's give it a go. He's also in the wrong spot. Where's he standing? He just goes to the side every single fucking time.
It was then I finally got it in the perfect spot until I screwed up.
It can work.
Fuck. But I quickly then got it into an even better spot, and then quietly and stealthily made my way down to Lamar.
Hey, what's up, homie? You alright?
Man, I know he was gonna be fucked down this alley.
That's hindsight, motherfucker. Bitch, you need is foresight. You ain't blessed with too much of that. Damn!
Why this always happen with you,
Get
homie?
your fucking head down.
Once more getting the special enemy to spawn, he still did not move up the bike in the way that I needed. Eventually I said screw it, I'm just gonna get a different bike.
Nagasaki Carbon RS. Fuck, finding one of those is gonna be hell. Why do I sound British? Brain damage. Like, you'd think this bike would work, right? It's a different bike. Maybe I should try it? Okay, so we're doing this with a ruffian.
Damn, that motherfucker must be tricked out, dog. In and out, no fucking drama.
No dramas, guys. Ow? What happened to... How did Lamar do that? Is it legal to keep a pet koala in Australia? Hey man, everything's legal as long as you don't get caught. That's not good. I needed that bike. Maybe. What? Maybe. Ugh.
So I tried again, and again, and again.
Oh, bike should be in one of the lockups down here.
This bike sucks, yes it does. This strat is gonna be the reason why Pacifist 2.0 never comes out. It is just so unbelievably boring and painful. It's just the worst thing ever devised in the history of mankind. How the fuck? What if I did something like that? Like surely one works at some angle, but I could be here for the next 10,000 fucking years. Oh my god.
I was going insane at this point, but eventually I got the bike in a spot that I thought might have some promise based on my prior failures.
Beautiful. Oh, that's not what I expected to warp, but that is perfect. Okay, I just have to get down from here without dying. Okay, that's gonna make it even harder. I'm gonna go down the stairs.
Hey, what's up, homie? You alright?
Up until this point, I've been skipping over showing the shootout prior to the special enemy. You probably think this shootout is still very annoying because Lamar is garbage, and you're right.
You fucking with me, right?
Thankfully, there was at least one improvement compared to the first series. I originally had a lot of difficulty getting Lamar to hit the enemy above him when he was on the porta potty.
Motherfuckers on the scaffold is on me. Shoot up that cat. Homie, get down.
Why this always happen with you,
Ugly ass
homie?
bitch.
It turns out that if you wait until all the living enemies have moved away from the fuel tank, you can blow it up early. Obviously, this doesn't kill anyone, but when Lamar gets to the porta potty, he doesn't delay, and he immediately starts shooting the enemy. That was really the only development for the scene, so just like last time, it was just a lot of waiting, watching Lamar take people out, and hoping he'd not die.
You so trigger happy, you will even blast a fucking milkman.
What? Nigga, I don't even like milk.
Finally, we got to the moment of truth. Would he run up my bike ramp?
It's getting hot in this alley.
He did it! Yay! The man has achieved elevation! Woo! Now, despite that he didn't fall off the balcony entirely, I still thought this was a step in the right direction and therefore a cause for celebration. I therefore decided to throw and explode all the C4 that I picked up from the map previously that I just forgot to mention until now. But what came next was certainly a shock.
Look out, they running on you.
Unbelievably, while I was engaging in traditional American fireworks, he jumped off the balcony and died when he hit the ground. I think what we've learned today is that depression is a serious issue, and you never know who might be suffering from it.
Are you telling me that a man just happens to fall like that? No, he orchestrated it. Jimmy!
What? To speak a bit more seriously for a second, what do you think his weakness is? His weakness is ragdolling. Mr. Invulnerable simply dies if anything causes him to even slightly fall over. He is in fact so weak to this that I accidentally killed him on 2 separate occasions while I was setting up my bike.
Even the bike touching him kills him, that's funny.
Come on, bitch.
Wow, that killed him, that's funny.
Just to be clear, I obviously reset after so those kills don't count. Now you may not have realized this given my masterful deception, but the C4 that I was throwing was causing him to stagger, which eventually led him to fall off the bike and over the edge.
Look out, they running on you.
Even if I didn't hit him, it's somewhat debatable whether this is pacifist or not. Just to be safe, I've decided to ask the judge if this should count. Yes, it should. So that ends this mission.
Man, we only came here for a bite.
And that a motherfucker is right there. Hey, nigga, come here, we got your pink slip.
As I've shown before, you don't need to kill the guy on the bike, as he can just fall off and live.
You a psychopath. You done finally fucking lost it.
That's that Apache blood in me, homie. You ain't lucky I ain't do a flying tomahawk and scalp they motherfucking ass.
What?
I'm gonna keep this motherfucker for myself. Tell Simeon we couldn't recover.
You fucking tell him, you fucking moron!
This means that Repossession is now fully pacifist, reducing our total kill count to 94. This still may seem like a high number, but I assure you some missions coming up will reduce it by heaps. That is, of course, if I make more episodes. I am, after all, a busy guy. My calendar is completely booked with all the pointless beefs and drama that I plan to get into over the next couple of months. I'll tell you what though, if you leave a comment and like the video, I'll make another episode. Specifically you. If you don't do these things, you'll ruin it for everyone else. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best.